From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories we're talking about on the big one today. It is Police Officers Memorial Week across Ohio. This year's events turning a little more political than in years past. Before the march downtown to honor fallen officers, news conference held simultaneously in Cincinnati and 30 other cities across Ohio to talk about the recent cuts to the state budget and protest Senate Bill 5. The police officers say the moves made by the legislature this year in Ohio put their lives even more at risk than ever before. And they're asking people today to sign petitions that put a repeal of Senate Bill 5 on the ballot. Ticket amnesty coming one more time to Cincinnati. Councilman Charlie Winburn's idea to give a second chance to people who didn't pay parking tickets the first time. And if they don't, they will be subject to a large crackdown by Cincinnati police on people with delinquent tickets across the city. The first amnesty program brought in an extra $1 million for the city budget. Talking budget in Washington, the National Tea Party movement says that they are very upset with House Speaker John Boehner, others in charge on Capitol Hill, because they are not serious, they say, about cutting the budget. They took a number of shots against Boehner today, calling him one of the rhino Republicans, a Republican in name only. No response yet from the Speaker to these comments that came today from William Perry, who is the national president of the Tea Party movement. Cincinnati Reds looking at a new way to charge fans to come to the ballpark next season. This year they did it a little bit, charged premium prices for opening day, then a different price for the Yankees series, and a select price, they called it, for games against St. Louis. Next year, every series could have a different price, and even day-to-day could be different. They call it a pricing plan based on one that several other teams across baseball are using to try and maximize revenues and go by the old rule of supply and demand, charging the most for the tickets that are the hottest. 700 WLW Reds update. The Reds, winners of 2 out of 3 in Chicago over the weekend, move on now to Houston, where they open a series against the Astros tonight. Reds airtime 7:05 on the big one. Reds take on Houston for 3 games. They're a game and a half back of the Cardinals, and St. Louis is coming to town for a big showdown beginning Friday night, Great American Ballpark. Big road construction project starting today. This one in Butler County. Tylersville Road is going to be expanded to 5 lanes between Wetherington and Lakota Hills Drive. It's a project that's going to take the better part of 90 days. The orange barrels will be rolled out for that project later today.